Hey guys, in the last video we have created a Camunda SpringBoot application, and we have launched the application and we have seen the task list, admin and cockpit and all. So in this video what we are going to do is we are going to design a demo process, and we are going to deploy it in the SpringBoot application, and we are going to create an instance of the process through the SpringBoot application itself. Okay, so this is a process which I have designed for the demo purpose. So here the leave request will be raised and the leave will get reviewed, and then it will go to the end. That's it. Okay, so what we have to do is once you design the process, you need to save it inside the resource folder of your source code. So this is the source code folder, right? So here we'll be having the resource folder, and inside which we need to save our BPMN diagram. Okay, and then one more thing we need to do. It's inside the resource folder we need to create a meta INF folder, and inside which we need to add process.xml file, and we don't have to add any content inside that. Just create an empty process.xml file. Okay, so that's enough. And now we can go to the code section. So here I think we have seen up to the main method in the last video, right? So in this video we'll be adding few more annotations and methods. Okay, so we need to add enable process application annotation, and then we need to auto wire this runtime service interface, because this interface is having many abstract methods using which we are going to do many activities. Okay, and for example, if you go to the runtime service interface, you can see start process instance by key, start process instance by key. We have different methods, and if you see delete process instance asynchronous and delete process instance, and even messages also there, signal, we can send signals using this abstract method, and many methods are available here. Okay, we can make use of it. So, and then we need to add one more method, private the process post deploy, and with the annotation event listener. Okay, so this method will get invoked once the process gets deployed. Okay, so we are using this method to create an instance of this process. Okay, once after the deployment, one instance of this process will get created, and we can see it in the task list. Okay, so here I have added a map. I've created a map, and I'm adding values to the map, name, leave time, number of days and all, and I am adding this map as a parameter for the start process instance by key abstract method. Okay, the first parameter is leave process. This is the process ID which will be available here. So this is a leave process, right? So this value I need to add it here. Okay, this is the first value, and then the second value is the list of values which is going to display in the Camunda form. Okay, so once we configure all these things, we can start the application. So once you start this application, wait, the application is getting launched. Now we can launch the Camunda. Now, if we check the task list, we should have one instance with the values which you have mentioned in this code, name, leave type, and number of days. These values should appear in the task list. Okay, let me go to the task list. Yes, we got an instance here, leave process, and I'm claiming it. If I load the variables, yeah, so these values are getting displayed here, right? That's it. Now we can complete it. Okay guys, this is how we need to deploy a process inside the Spring Boot application, and this is how we need to initiate a process through the Spring Boot application. And I hope this video will be very helpful for you, and please do subscribe the channel and support us. Thank you.